po si Sir Kesser John Sibunga po. Ako po ay isang science teacher mula sa Bitogo National High School, isang barangay national high school located sa municipality ng San Joaquin sa Iloilo. Ako po ay isang GBF scholar at mga nasa 6 na taon na po ako na nagtuturo. We teacher po kasi have the platform. We are given the platform to amplify our personal advocacies, to bring awareness to our causes. Like for example, as for me, I used to integrate the discussion on social issues in my research class. Kasi nagtuturo po ako ng research, kasalukuyan po na nagtuturo ng research sa mga grade 12 students. Po, nagagamit ko yung class ko para pag-usapan yung mga issues sa komunidad natin, sa gobyerno. Kasi teaching in a barangay school kasi the very problem na nakikita ko, not only on their reading comprehension, not only on their learning of basic mathematics, science literacy, and sa po talaga sa pinaka-problema is that they lack the awareness and they lack the concern of what really is happening in the country or the issues that are actually happening within our community. We also have the power to instill values and positively influence our students. Minsan natatawa po ako sa my class. One of my students sabi niya, parang hindi niya nakikita how important education is. Kasi nakakakain naman daw sa kinikita nila sa farm, or meron naman daw siyang mga alagang baka na pwede niyang ibenta. However, with our given platform, kaming mga guro, we have the power to instill them na may mas better na opportunity or mas may magandang kinabukasan that waits you. I was attracted to science or sa physics specifically kasi po influential po siya ng isa sa mga high school teacher ko. That was Mr. Ernie Hensaya. Magaling po siya magturo, very organized, at lahat po kami within the classroom mabilis matuto ng physics kahit na yung common na pagtingin ng kalahatan ng ibang mga estudyante sa physics ay mahirap. So we get to love the subject because of Sir Hensaya. Kaya I myself, napili ko din po yung physics na maging major or physical science na maging major sa college po. Masasabi ko po talaga na teacher is my childhood dream and I owe someone for this dream. Para siyang gift na binigay sa akin by someone who I treated as my hero. Maaga po akong namulat sa mga sacrifices ng isang guro. Maaga akong nakita kung paano maging isang mabuting guro, and I was able to immerse in a Barrio Elementary School in a Parklang area. My hero is actually my mother. She is also a teacher, an elementary school teacher. And she spent her 10 years of teaching career in the Parklang Mountainous Schools. Masasabi ko po na siyang aking hero at siyang nag-instill within me the values, experience as an example of a good teacher, a hero. Bata pa lang po kasi ako, nakikita ko na si nanay na late na natutulog writing her lesson plan, preparing for her lessons. I actually joined her. Ako naman, gumagawa ko ng mga assignments ko. Minsan nagigising ako ng madaling araw around 3 to 4 a.m. para umihi. Nakikita ko na nagising na si nanay, nagluluto, naglalaba, and preparing to walk kilometers to Igkaratong Elementary School that time. And I'm so proud of my mom. Sometimes she will bring our old school uniforms para ibigay sa mga estudyante. And she offered our house for her students to stay during competitions. One time, dinala niya ako actually sa Igkaratong Elementary School. I was able to experience how tiring, risky, my nanay has to travel every week just to teach. That time, malalim po yung tubig, kaya yung mga tao po sa isang baryo na nadaanan namin, nagtulong-tulong para buhatin ang mga dala namin at ako para magtawid dun sa river na yon. My nanay also allowed me to join her grade 3 class. That time, I was grade 2. Then she let me help her teach some of her pupils who struggled in reading. I really did enjoy the experience. For students, she might be a simple teacher. A teacher they always look up to. Pero para po sa akin, nanay is more than a teacher. She is a superhero. If you will ask me saan ba nanggaling yung pangarap na maging teacher. Nanay gifted me that. She gifted me the most precious gift I could ever wish for. The gift of experience, the gift of stories, the gift of inspiration. She gifted me my dream job, which is currently my profession po. So, ayun po, she totally inspired me para maging isang teacher at i-push through yung profesyon ng pagtuturo. Yung pinaka-biggest challenge po talaga sa aming mga teacher ngayon is how to keep ourselves inspired and paano po namin makayang mag-continue amidst the difficulties and the challenges. Dala na din siguro ng maraming gawain. Nakakapagod po siya talaga, nakakaubos. No? If you don't learn how to manage your stress, to manage everything, mahihirapan ka po talaga. Many have suggested for me to transfer to a municipal school para hindi ko na madanasan yung mga difficulties na nakikita ko dito, to teach in the college or to go abroad. However, the stories of these learners, the struggles in their learning and their awareness, their lack of awareness, their parents, yung mga magsasaka, you work hard yet earn a little, the poverty, the problems of the community we serve. These are the things that resonate within me and inspires me to continue teaching. Yung pinaka-fulfilling na lang po, yung nakukuha namin from serving as a teacher is that seeing our students enjoy our class. Especially kapag nakikita ko sila, yung mga faces nila, amazed sila at excited sila every time na may laboratory activities kami, and also hearing their stories, the stories of our graduates, mga napagtapos namin, they are thriving ngayon sa universities, sa mga magagandang universidad, public school, nagta-thrive sila pursuing education as well. Marami po sa kanila, majority of them, pinili din po na magturo or i-pursue yung kurso, teaching. And of course, the respect we gain from the people in the community, napaka-overwhelming po, napakasarap po sa pakiramdam. They always seek our advice and help in the community activities. Even sa church, nakikinig sila sa amin ng mga teacher. At yung habang naglalakad ka, yung pinaka-rewarding sa kalsada, ay anywhere you go, you can hear numerous good morning po, good afternoon po, sir. Masarap siya sa pakiramdam and it feels like you have done something right. Para po sa akin bilang isang millennial, parang I have found my purpose. Yung pinaka-ultimate dream ko siguro is that yung pinaka-pangarap ko talaga is makita yung mga estudyante ko that slowly they are achieving their aspirations in life. Nasa mabubuting lugar na din sila, may mga professions na sila, and yung family nila from poverty, sana maiahon nila. And yung pinaka-ultimate dream talaga, siguro bilang isang guro, gusto ko makita yung isang community na paunti-unti nagiging mas magandang citizen na yung napoproduce natin, mas mabubuting mga Pilipino na yung naiproduce natin. Parang sa panong paraan ba natin makikita na nakakapag-produce tayo ng mabubuting Filipino or better citizens for this country. Siguro when the time na yung mga decisions natin, especially when we choose our leaders, we have to choose the right leaders. The leaders that will help us and free us from corruption, that will prioritize our needs, that will prioritize education. Kasi yun talaga yung pinakamahalaga for a country to grow. There should be educated citizens. Siguro yung isa sa pinaka-ultimate dream is that to see these people in the mountainous area appreciate education, the importance of education, and the perks of having education. Yun talaga.